Welcome back to Crystal's Tarot. Welcome if you're new. This is going to be a general reading. We're going to figure out whose sign it's going to be for right now. Take this reading as it resonates. Don't force the messages. Who's this reading for? You have the Death card. It looks like we're going to be talking to Scorpio or about Scorpio. Almost dropped it too. See if it sticks right there. It does. Do you guys see the glare? Nope. I see a glare. Okay. So, let's see if I can update this real quick. Bear with me. Appreciate your patience. Guess not. Okay, whatever. I have to fix it later. Okay, so make sure I don't close it. All right, Scorpio. Let's deal with this. My new deck. I recently got this deck like the other day. Hope everybody's doing well. Scorpio. You have the Ace of Wands. There's something that you're passionate about or you're excited. 1, 2, 3. When I was looking at the clock right now, what that tells me about is that 1, 2, 3 for me, that's my sign of go. 1, 2, 3, go. And you have the Fool underneath here. Whatever you find yourself passionate about, you might be moving into something. For some of you, you're excited about something. There might be something new, a new adventure that you're having to go on. If this is like a person, I feel like you're finding yourself really intrigued and really excited, very optimistic. You enjoy being around this person. You might enjoy a lot of adult time with this person. If this is in regards to work, I feel like you're doing new things. You're excited about what you're learning. This is something new for you. You know that you can do it. You know you're going to be able to learn whatever it is that you're needing to learn. You're going to be successful at this new role, if it's in regards to work or whatever this is. Let's see. Scorpio, what else for Scorpio? King of Swords. Somebody might be saying something to you. You might want to say something to somebody. You might be defensive about something that somebody's wanting to know. I feel like there's something you might be passionate about. You have an intuition about something, or your thoughts are doing something, creating something. You're manifesting, obviously. Everybody's always manifesting. But I felt like whatever this is that is particularly for you, whoever this pre-message is for, there's a sense of like, this might be something you're trying to keep private. You're not wanting people to know or be aware of. You're trying to create something and manifest something, but you want to keep it to yourself for right now. You have the Temperance and the Three of Cups. Whatever this is, there's going to be some sort of celebration. There's going to be some sort of balance and healing. Once you bring in balance and healing to yourself, I feel like there's something you're trying to get your footing on. You're trying to have, like, you're trying to establish something more, get control, better understanding of something, to integrate something. Ultimately, though, you are going to be successful. You are going to be celebrating something. Whatever this is for you, there's some win involved. All right, Scorpio. I don't know why we keep doing it like that, but okay. You have the Prince of Swords. There's some sort of, I feel like your thoughts are going to lead you to say something. There might be like you might not act out, but there's the sense of like you're getting downloads, you're processing the information. You might not have wanted to say something up until this point or been comfortable saying something up until this point, but very unexpectedly for some of you, very quick. There's going to be something where you speak out, you say something, you communicate something that you've been thinking about. And I feel like this might be something that you've tried to gain clarity about, you've had a misunderstanding about, There's something where you're gonna speak to somebody, or maybe somebody's gonna speak to you, but some sort of truth is gonna be revealed. Some misunderstanding is gonna be corrected. You have the Lovers and the Princess of Swords. I feel like this is going to be in regards to some sort of emotional connection, somebody you're interested in. I feel like you might have been trying to talk to them for a while, or you're seeing, for some of you, you're either seeing things from somebody else's perspective, or they're starting to see things from your perspective. I can't do it like that. Sorry, guys. Somebody's starting to see things from your perspective, and or you're starting to see something from somebody else's perspective. I feel like this is in regards to a connection at one place in time. For some of you, there's like some sort of decision for you to make. There's some sort of journey for you to go. There's something you're trying to manifest, right? We already had that message. There's something you're trying to manifest, and you have to establish what's your truth versus somebody else's truth in whatever decision you're trying to make. All right. Scorpio. Ooh, I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope you're following your intuition. I hope you're doing what's right for you. Follow your intuition, guys, always, at all times. Somebody, for some of you, I don't know if this is you towards somebody or somebody towards you, but there's definitely an interest in working towards a connection, working and developing something, making something more stable, more secure. What the heck? Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Okay, don't force the messages. Take it as it resonates. Don't shoot the messenger. For some of you, there's something that you've been working at or somebody's been working at, and I feel like there's been some sort of observation, some like hidden things behind the scenes in one way or another, in some way. Some things being hid, some things like working. There's like some working towards something. It's been difficult. It hasn't been easy, right? And I feel like it's been over time too. It's been over like different cycles, different tiers. There's different tiers to it. I feel like somebody's observing somebody. I don't know if you're observing somebody or somebody's observing you. If you are somebody that's interested in somebody that's already with somebody, I feel like you see yourself as better, like a better fit for this person that you see, that you're interested in. There's something, I don't know. Some of you need to be more confident or be confident. Somebody needs to be confident in some sort of pursuit. There's been a lot of energy put forward towards something to like have some sort of connection, but it's been just observed. It hasn't been started. It hasn't. There's a lot of like sitting on the sidelines, man. There's a lot of sitting on the sidelines, observing something, being interested in something, working on something behind the scenes, but not approaching, just doing, like staying on the side. Are you a stalker, Scorpio? All right, let's see. I got these decks the other day. I like them. I thought they were something else than what they were, but it's cool. Hopefully, good. Got a little message here. You got the you got the 7 of Cups and the 2 of Swords. So there's some sort of opportunity that you're not allowing yourself to see. There's some sort of potential. I don't know if this is like options that you have available towards you or different routes that you have to pursue something. There's something, whatever this is going to make you happy. It has the potential to make you really happy. But there's something you're not seeing. You're not allowing yourself to see something, or you're holding yourself back from something. Like there's this energy again, right? Like the 2 of Swords, they usually have this what's it like? It's like a blindfold, but like you can't even see their eyes. And this person, you could see their eyes. I feel like you're trying to like sit behind the scenes and trying to know something, learn something. You might be playing detective. Some of you might be a detective or have like that in some way, shape, or form. For some of you, somebody walked away from you. You walked away from them because you thought there was more options or something better, whatever. Now you're looking back at something. You have the 9 of Wands. Somebody's defensive but still very interested in moving forward towards something. You have the Justice. Might be dealing with the Libra. I feel like there's something that's trying to be corrected, whether something was unfair and you're trying to fix it, or something was unfair and the universe is trying to fix it. Something is being brought into balance. Things have to be transitioned, like things have to be transitioned and changed and restructured. These are pretty cards. That's the first one. Okay. Scorpio. Last shuffle. So another interpretation for this is like in the recent past or in the past somewhere, you could have been kind of standing in your ego a little bit, kind of being prideful, being stubborn towards something, whatever that is for you. I felt like it was a difficult journey to get out of that energy. Hold on. And in your current energy, like I feel like you might really be trying to make some sort of decision. There's something you're interested in that you're observing. You're trying to figure something out. You're trying to analyze someone. There's an interest in something. Thank you. Sorry guys. Sorry. Okay, so my daughter just decided she's gonna come home all weekend after the whole weekend. Every time you come, I'm on here.
Yeah, what the heck? I can't even say hi, bye.
I know. Wow. Okay. I gotta do my reading. Okay.
You look good though.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so this message too, you have the Strength card underneath the Strength card, and you have the 7 of Cups. I feel like there's definitely something working on your confidence, or you've been working on your confidence in the past, or again, I'm getting that energy. You might have been standing in your ego. You might have been like prideful and resistant, stubborn, and like resistant to move forward in something. I don't know. For some of you, there's a lot of like you have a lot of options, right? A lot of people are interested. Okay. I know that whatever. So if you like, I don't know, maybe you're feeling self-confident or self-conscious and lacking confidence. So I'm here to tell you, you have options. People are interested in you. I felt like there's a sense of loss here of not like having a forward movement or wanting a forward movement, taking a leap of faith, being optimistic, being joyful, being hopeful in the future, and then having a sense of loss and having that energy just kind of follow you in some way, shape, or form. It kind of sticks with you. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. What is this strength card? The strength card, you have the wheel. There's something here like this. These are two major arcanas, right? Even though it's the bottom of the deck, I wanted to know about it. So that's what we're doing. So we got two major arcanas. And I felt like whatever this is, this new cycle, this confidence, this thing that even though you might have been stubborn, it was necessary. It was part of your lesson. It was part of the point at that time. Even though it was like whatever journey it kind of led you on, where you might be missing something or feeling like you lost out on something or shoulda, woulda, coulda, whatever it was for you, it's not that. Like whatever is happening is always like whatever true. Oh my goodness, whatever choice you make, whatever you choose in those moments, you can't you can't go wrong. You're as long as you're following your intuition and you're doing the best thing that's for your greatest and highest good and following your intuition first and foremost, then you can't go wrong, even though it might lead you into like a little bit of a struggle of something or whatever, having to learn a lesson or character development or whatever it is for you. It's always meant to be. It's the point of life is to learn your lessons and be proud of the lessons that you chose, because every choice that you made along the way to right now, that's how you became who you are right now. And you should be proud of who you are. Hi. So I hope you're just like, be aware of however you are is how you're supposed to be. You didn't do anything wrong along the way. You didn't choose anything wrong. Good. You're supposed to be. Good. You should be proud of yourself. And everything that you're heading towards, it's part of your destiny. I feel like you already know this though. This new cycle you're experiencing, I feel like in the past you kind of leapt forward towards something. There's like a sense of like skipping. I don't know. There might have been a delay for some of you at some point in time. There was like this rest and recovery period, but there's like this forward movement and then during that period you kind of skipped ahead. So you really didn't lose time. If you feel like you lost time, you didn't lose any time. You didn't lose out on anything, Scorpio. Just follow your prompts as you get them, and you're heading in the you're headed in the right direction. Just keep doing what your intuition is telling you. What's this, Lovers? You have the Two of Cups. This, I felt like this is something that was hard for you to acknowledge or hard for you to accept or hard for you to come to, whatever this is. I feel like this is a person more than a decision, but for some of you, it could be both or one or the other, whatever it is for you, take it as it resonates. But whatever this is right now, I feel like you're emotionally invested and drawn towards someone. And I feel like this is somebody that they also have an emotional connection and investment towards you. Even though you guys might be different, there might be like You guys might be different. You guys might have different backgrounds. You guys might have different nationalities. Whatever this is for you, there's a sense of having like feeling that you like have a connection with somebody that's natural, that's authentic, that's healthy, that's like abundant and loving and authentic. But you don't connect with it, or you haven't yet. For some of you, this is something you're observing, that you're, I don't know. You have the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Death card, the Temperance, the King of Wands. Okay, some of you might be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some of you might be impacted or dealing with impacted in one way or another with a what is it? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, heavy on the Sagittarius. You might be dealing with another Scorpio at some point in some way, or this is yourself. Let's get into this message. There's something that you're speaking and then thinking about it. So be careful with that. Maybe like you, for some of you, this is like your person. Like this is your person. That I don't know, like you're seeing things differently. Somebody that maybe you didn't think that this person was your person, and you're seeing things differently within the connection with the person. I feel like you might be involved or interested in a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. And there's something of seeing that person differently, seeing things kind of from their perspective. I feel like there's something you want to say. You've been thinking about saying something. For some of you, you might have said it and then thought about saying it, like, or what you said, or how you said, or if you should have said it. I'm getting both of those energies. For some of you, you're thinking about saying something, and for some of you, you said something, and now you're like, "Oh crap! Should I have said that? Like, should I have did that?" There's something that you're seeing for sure from a different perspective. An ending. For some of you, there was an ending, and you're seeing things different. You're seeing how things could have been different, or if the ending should have took place at all, or how that, I don't know. And then there's like wanting to heal and balance the ending, some sort of ending. There might be like I said, Leo, Aries. Hold on, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's in like Sagittarius heavy. I don't know why I can't get it out. That's impacting healing the something that ended. Okay, let's go on from here. Bottom of the deck right now is the Emperor. Some of you might be dealing with the Aries. There's something you need to like maintain your control, maintain your authority, maintain your decision with something for some of you. King of Swords, the Moon, and the Page of Cups. For some of you, there's a sense like either you want to talk to somebody or somebody wants to talk to you. Whoever's not, somebody is not knowing somebody wants to talk to them, but somebody wants to offer them some sort of connection. For some of you that want to communicate something to somebody, the person you're wanting to communicate is wanting to communicate to you, but neither of you guys know. Neither of you guys are aware that the other person wants to talk. Some of you might be, I don't know, if you're spying, somebody over here is spying. So if you're the one spying, you obviously know whatever. But somebody isn't aware that somebody wants to talk to them. All right, Scorpio. For some of you, I feel like you might think that this connection, like it's different, right? It's different than what you've known. You might feel vulnerable, I can't say it, vulnerable to this person or this connection. And there's a sense of resisting it because you feel like it might feel really strong for you. And it feels like it kind of, you feel like it's more than necessary, I guess. I don't know how to say it. It's like you're interested in this connection, you're interested in this person, you're interested in having this. This is different than what you've known before, but there's a sense of it's gonna like you don't want it to overtake you. You don't want to give your power away. And I feel like you sense that that might be something that happens. What is this 8 of Pentacles? So there's like a sense you might not, like I'm telling you, sorry, I can't speak. You might not be prepared, but whatever this is going to come in your future, you're going to be working towards this with somebody at something. You're going to fix something. You're going to be working at fixing something. There's some sort of balance and healing coming to whatever connection. There's forward movement for sure. You might be dealing with a Cancer or a Libra. Okay, let's see what else, if there's anything else. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Scorpio. Some of you are going to have some sort of wish fulfillment coming in. You're approaching some sort of wish fulfillment. There's some sort of balance coming in regards to walking away from something that you're no longer emotionally interested in. For some of you, somebody walked away from you because they're no longer emotionally connected. There is a sense of balance coming to the connection. Like maybe you were ready for somebody to walk away and then they finally did, and it's like you could finally breathe. Or there's a sense of, hold on, there's some sort of balance that's coming to the environment, to you, to your environment, because somebody walked away from something because they were no longer emotionally invested, involved, connected. Is the thing? I don't know. I hope my it's Mercury retrograde, right? And my stupid things have been buffering. My things have been like when they post, they're live and it's like an hour long, and then when it posts, it's like 20 minutes. I'm like, where did the rest of the reading go? What happened? And that's my purpose of doing these live. Usually, I got tired of having like load issues, so I started doing them live. And now I still have issues with that. Sometimes it's ridiculous, but whatever. All right, hold up. Hold up. Scorpio. Last shuffle, guys. Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, I like it a lot. Carry energy. You have the Full card, something new coming in. Being optimistic about whatever this is that you're dealing with, which is the Prince of Wands. You're passionate, you're excited, you're interested in moving forward towards something. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I don't know how you... Hold on, we're gonna look at it, but we're not gonna keep it. There's something that we're defensive about. Okay, so I don't know if you walked away from somebody because you weren't emotionally invested, or somebody walked away from you because they weren't emotionally invested, but somebody at some point walked away from somebody because they weren't emotionally invested. And there's a sense of being defensive of this energy. Maybe you're scared. You don't want somebody to walk away, or you don't want to invest in case somebody walks away. Take it as it. Man, take it as it resonates. Bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Swords. So things have been a little rocky, but you're going to be moving away from that. It's going to be getting better. There's going to be clarity within your environment, however that is for you. All right, Scorpio, clarifiers for Scorpio. Clarifiers for Scorpio. Right, last shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. All right, what's this occurred? All right, your current energy, this forward movement, you're excited, you're passionate, inspired, and you're wanting to take some sort of forward movement. You're trying to be optimistic, and you're trying to take a leap of faith and start something new. To clarify all that, you have the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Emperor, the Ace of Coins. So what this is in regards to this, you're definitely passionate, but you've been stuck in your thoughts about it. This speaks of crap. Not only is it passion and it's passion and all that, but it's also your primitive instincts. It's like your intuition. It's that it's like that raw energy of like if you were to be out in the, like, what is it called? It's like having those instincts of your intuition and like knowing how to follow your passion through, knowing what to do with your intuition, what you're inspired towards, and knowing what to do with it. There was something that you knew what sort of action you wanted to take towards something, but you were stuck in your thoughts at one point in time. You wanted to do something, but you were holding yourself back. You were being resistant towards some sort of forward movement. I felt like that was hard for you. It was disappointing for you. It caused you to be hurt and sad and disappointed. This forward movement could have been in regards to something that you saw somebody else as being hurt and disappointed. You might have caused somebody to be hurt and sad and disappointed. And then you were like inspired to move forward towards them, but you were stuck in your thoughts if you should, if you shouldn't, and how you go about it if you shouldn't. And then there's something about standing in your power, owning your decisions, deciding to move forward in however you're inspired towards. And like taking control of your forward movement, of your destiny, of this offer, this opportunity, this chance, whatever this is for you. And then at a soul level, you have the Five of Pentacles. So at a soul level, there's an energy of where somebody got left out and abandoned, rejected, denied. And that energy, for whatever reason, it stays with you at a soul level. So I don't know if somebody abandoned and rejected you, and or if you did this to somebody else. But either way, this energy, like, it stays with you. It's in regards to your stability, your foundation, the things that you hold on to, and the things that you create. So I felt like this could be like at a soul level, this could talk about like if you let's say you grew up in a single parent household, or you grew up in a family where everything was like really, really tight, and you have like this instilled within you that once you commit, you don't uncommit. And there's a sense of like you stick through it no matter what, even if you don't want to. You create things, the sense of obligation, this sense of foundation. Or maybe for some of you, there's a sense of like your foundation didn't work out. Your foundation at home, maybe like as a child, your childhood was not stable. It wasn't secure. You couldn't count on your parents. Or maybe only when you did like certain things that they favored. And I felt like whatever this is, the sense of being left down, abandoned, and rejected, it's impacted your forward movement and how you interact with your family, how you create your family, the things that you invest your energy in, the things that you nurture, the things that you want to invest in, even the things that you receive, right? The things that you expect to receive back. For some of you, you might be what is that called? Sorry guys, I'm losing my words. I forget the word. Like self-destructive in some sort of way because of how you're like something about your upbringing and the things that you create. Like you only expect to get like a certain level. You don't expect to get much better. For some of you, that's not for all of you. There's a sense of like for some of you, you might have felt abandoned and rejected by your home, by your family. You might have felt like abandoned and rejected by your resources, by your finances, like they just weren't enough. For some of you, like maybe what you're trying to manifest and create, what you're trying to like move along isn't working out the way that you're wanting it to. It's not working, progressing forward the way that you have wanted it to. Spirit's advice for Scorpio. Spirit's advice for Scorpio. Let's see what Spirit's advice for this. Spirit's advice for Scorpio. Okay, we weren't done. There's something like you need to not allow yourself to like, don't hear what people think. Don't recall what people talk about, what people said. Like other people's impact on you should not matter. Like it's their opinions. Their opinion should not be able to have an impact on you. Sorry, I couldn't say that right. Then you have the Five of Swords. These were all in the reverse though when I pulled this. So the Five of Swords and the reverse, the Six of Swords and the reverse. Hold on. Yeah, it's in the reverse. So we have the Five of Swords in the reverse, the Six of Swords in the reverse, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, King of Swords in the reverse, and the Star in the reverse. So don't allow yourself to see like your confusing thoughts. You're like when you sit there and doubt yourself and tell yourself it's not possible, don't allow yourself to do that. Tell yourself it is possible. You aren't your parents. You aren't your childhood. You're an adult now. You've grown up. You know better now. You can do better. You're prosperous. You're abundant. You can do anything you want, Scorpio. So don't allow yourself to doubt yourself. Don't allow yourself to have confusing thoughts. There's something you're not moving forward on, and you need to stop holding up the, like, there's something that you're thinking it's worse than it is, and so you're not moving forward. Or for some of you, you might be like waiting for something to kind of line up, and you might not see it as lining up, but Spirit's telling you like don't like do what you're inspired to do. Don't hold up anything based upon somebody else. Like if you're interested in talking to somebody and you don't think like it's gonna work out, or you don't think they're available, or you don't think or whatever, like ask. You don't know if you don't ask. There's something about like, stop doubting yourself. If you don't think you're going to get this offer at job or position, whatever this is for you, if you're interested in it and you're passionate about it, at least ask about it. You don't know until you ask. You can't be told no, but you also can't be told yes if you don't ask. All right. There's a lack of balance in something because you're not seeing something clearly. So you need to see something clearly so you can have balance and clarity in something. There's a lack of not seeing something clearly, so you're not seeing the opportunity, so you're not having a new opportunity. You're having a delay in something new for some of you because you're not seeing the potential. You're not seeing the opportunity. You have your like your eyes closed when this is being offered to you. There's something like don't what okay, so you're doubting of what to say, and like that might be holding you up too. You might want to talk to somebody, but you're not sure how to say it or whatever, so you just don't say anything. There's a sense of you just need to go ahead and say it. You need to like approach. If you're interested in making some sort of offer, make the offer. I don't know why we're talking about this at your soul level of being like left out and abandoned, but I don't know. For some of you, this is like for some maybe that's why maybe for some of you there's like self-sabotage issues that cause you to not have a connection that you're really interested in that will be beneficial for you for some of you. And there's like childhood wounds or like family patterns, family whatever, like I don't know, like childhood wounds that impacted this forward movement as well. Okay. And then Spirit's also advising you that you can't have healing, you can't have wish fulfillment if you're not able to see it, if you're not seeing it, if you're not like, if you're being presented with these offers and these opportunities and Spirit's providing this to you and you keep your eyes closed so you're not accepting it, you're not investing in it, you're not accepting it, then there's like it can't be offered to you. You're not being willing to see it, so you're not gonna have your wish fulfillment. You're not gonna have this healing because you're not allowing yourself to see it. You're not allowing yourself to accept it. So it looks like basically allow yourself to be sincere with whatever's coming, whatever you want, whatever you're experiencing, whatever your intuition's telling you. Follow your little intuition, your little pings. Follow those through. See where they lead. Do what's right for you, not for everybody else. Everybody has their own life to live. Everybody has their own inspiration, their own dreams. All right, in your recent past, you have the Ace of Swords, some sort of truth, clarity, conversation, some information coming out. And your crowning energy, you have the Empress. So you're thinking how you create something. You're wanting to move something along, but you're just thinking about it. What is it that you're trying to create? You need to use your intuition, or you're trying to use your intuition. And then you have the Empress came out sideways. So you have the Empress clarifying the Empress, but you also have the High Priestess. So I feel like this is very spiritual for you. This, whatever that you're thinking about, I feel like Spirit's a lot of like poking the bear with you. Like you might be trying to ignore something. Definitely trying to ignore something. You have the Two of Swords. You're trying to avoid and ignore something, but Spirit keeps on reminding you. Spirit keeps on like putting it in your path in some way, shape, or form, like wanting you to have this forward movement, but you're not doing it. You're still having like this pause, this delay. You need to follow your intuition. Your intuition tells you, your intuition is your friend. Follow your intuition. It's there to help you. Your near future, you have the Princess of Cups. So maybe you do follow your intuition and you make this offer. Maybe somebody approaches you. Somebody's going to approach you. Or maybe there's like this new connection that you're finding yourself in the near future. What is this? The Queen of Swords. Some of you, you might find yourself in a connection or in a conversation, an emotional conversation with a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. There's a sense here of, it might be like maybe you're thinking about having a relationship or starting a relationship or committing deeper to the person you're with, like maybe evolving your connection. Okay, how you see yourself. You have the Queen of Cups. And these all came out sideways. So I'm going to use it in the upright and in the reverse. So for some of you, I feel like you're starting to use your intuition more. You're starting to be kind and compassionate towards yourself. You might be going on like this forgiving journey of like self-discovery and self-healing and like just learning yourself in a deeper level and embracing your spiritual gifts. And there's a sense for some of you that there's something that you're not appreciating within yourself. You're like really beating yourself up a lot unnecessarily. You're not being kind, you're not being compassionate, you're not being forgiving of something. Like you're being really self-critical. And then how other people see you, you have the Five of Swords, but again, it came out sideways. So I feel like other people might see you like they're not sure if you're being deceptive or not. They're not sure how to take your energy. They're not sure how to gauge you. They're not sure, like, are you there as a friend or foe? Somebody doesn't know how to place your energy. Yeah, so you have the Ten of Wands, the Two of Cups, but the Two of Cups was in the reverse when I picked it up right now. But I felt like somebody's tired of waiting. Somebody like whatever this is of not knowing, not understanding. Somebody's really confused by you and they're tired of it. But I feel like they do care about you, but they're losing, like being tired is outweighing, like maybe the exhausting, or this has been going on for a long time. They've been waiting to figure something out for a long time. I feel like somebody's just kind of getting exhausted by trying to figure out how you feel and how they feel and what's possible and what's not. Somebody might feel like you got away from them. Somebody might feel like they cared more about you than you cared about them. Your hopes and or fears. You have the Prince of Pentacles, and this came out sideways. So you're hoping to have like some sort of abundance, some sort of forward movement, some sort of something stable. You're inspired to like do something. You want to have this forward movement. It's been a long time coming, but there's still a sense of resisting it. You're hoping for it, but there's a sense of resisting it. Final outcome should things remain the same. You have the Moon card. So you're going to be confused about your emotions. There's going to be unknown energies. There's going to be secrets. But we're going to find out a chunk of it right now. So somebody walked away, but they really didn't walk away, right? I told you I'm not interested, but I am. I said I'm going to leave, but I didn't really leave. I don't know whatever this is. Like the end of all this, there's secrets. There's confused emotions. There's a sense of like calling out to what calls to your soul, like wanting to reach out to, like, I don't know, whatever you're wanting, whatever you're inspired and passionate towards. I feel like you're wanting, but you're not. You're just thinking about it. You're feeling it. It's your emotions. But you walked away because you weren't emotionally connected, but you haven't really walked away. You're still emotionally connected towards whatever you walked away from. You're still stuck in your thoughts about this person. I feel like it's a person. Might be a person, place, or thing. I feel like it's a person. You feel very drawn to this person. You think about them a lot. You think about them constantly to the point where it's kind of annoying. But you can't have any forward movement. As passionate as you are about this person, you cannot have forward movement. There was some sort of like there was an ending that took place. There was a change like something changed and that you can't have forward movement. Okay. So let's see what the bottom. These ones were also came out, but these were like in this area, this position. So this is like something either you're not noticing, you're refusing to acknowledge. I'm gonna say you're refusing to acknowledge it, or it's hard for you to see. Okay. So whenever this moon card is in that energy, you're stuck in your thoughts about it. It's hard for you to quit thinking. Like you can't. Even if you were to try to stop thinking about this person, place, or a thing, you can't quit thinking about them. They fled your thoughts. Like the things that you didn't say, the things you wouldn't say, it just like it circulates in your brain, your thoughts. I feel like you're passionate and you're trying to maintain a confidence within yourself. You're gonna still move forward. You're still gonna like be confident. You're still gonna like act like everything's cool. But under the surface, it's not. But outside, everything's still cool. Like nobody's gonna know you're thinking about somebody. Nobody's gonna know you're tripping about someone, something. Am I yelling? I'm not yelling. You're still gonna miss this person. You're still gonna wonder what if, what was, shoulda, woulda, coulda. But at some point, you're gonna get out of your thoughts. You're gonna heal this energy. You're gonna get over this. You're gonna come to terms with this. You're gonna have this new leap of faith. You're gonna start to be more optimistic once you like get out of your thoughts. So get out of your thoughts. How do you get out of your thoughts? How does Scorpio get out of their thoughts? Accept that it was an ending. There's new passion. There's new beginnings. Like everything happens for a reason, right? So something had ended, and that's what it was. It is what it is. There's like you move forward, but you're doing that already. I feel like you're already doing that, but you're gonna be happy. You're gonna have truth and clarity at one point in time, but you're not gonna have like this kind of energy is like a fake it till you make it kind of, right? Like you're not gonna be truthful in this appearance, but I felt like you're just gonna get used to it. That's kind of so maybe that's why we got the moon card out here for the final outcome. Like you're gonna still be confused in your emotions. It's still gonna be there. It's still something that you're interested in, but you can't touch. I don't know. So basically, Spirit's telling you to like move forward and be happy. Move forward and be happy and prosperous and multiply, right? And sometimes you don't need to know the truth. Sometimes you don't have to speak the truth. Yes, we can. Yeah, it sounds really, really sad. It's like basically this energy that it seems like somebody's like moved forward. There's like something that they still are interested in from the past, but they act like they don't. And there's something of like kind of accepting that like that still is going to be their future energy as well. But I don't know right here the near future, the Queen of Swords and the Princess of Cups. So the Queen of Swords, that doesn't necessarily mean a conversation. A King of Swords I'd be like, oh, that's definitely going to be a conversation more than likely. But the Princess of Cups, or okay, you might just be thinking about it. That's what it is. For some of you, you're going to be daydreaming. You're going to be in your thoughts about how it would have been, how it would have played out with this person. But Spirit's advising you to be optimistic, be hopeful, go over your gratitude list. For those of you that this is resonating with, just go over your gratitude list. Don't allow yourself to be stuck in somebody's energy of missing them and thinking about what if, what could have been, and all that. That's not healthy. That doesn't help. It's not productive. Instead, where are you at right now? Even like sometimes you just have to be like, okay, what am I doing right now? What are the colors around me? What can I smell, taste, and touch and hear? Like all your senses. That's the best way to get yourself engaged, like in your current energy right now. Okay. I'm gonna do some personals for those of you who are interested in personals, but I gotta write down what this topic was. Okay, I'm gonna be good. Okay. All right. So those of you who are interested in getting, advice or whatever, just let me know. Don't ask any questions yet. The way that I prefer to do my readings, I don't like to lead the witness. I just like to see what spirit has out here, and we'll pull the cards for you. And then after, if you have any questions, then ask your question after. But I notice a lot of times when I just pull, you don't have to ask, because I don't want to lead the witness, you know. I don't want to be like, oh, I know this about you, so this is probably what this means. I just want to see the card and see what spirit downloads. Want to sound out the letters, you know. I like the colors though. I like the decks that I've been looking for. They just got like their colors pop. I like it like that. I don't like those boring cards. They were like all boring. Okay. Thank you, Jeanette. Appreciate you. All right, Jeanette, I'm going to start with you. Jeanette. Hold on. I'm actually going to use this deck. Jeanette. Jeanette, are you on here right now? Thank you. Appreciate you. Jeanette. Okay. So I'm not going to count this as part of your reading. I don't know if this is you or for the general, but we're going to read it. We're going to see what Spirit's talking about. Somebody's stuck in their head, stuck in their thoughts, wanting to say something, thinking about something, trying to get clarity, trying to get truth, getting downloads, but not knowing how to process it. There's a lot of opportunity. There's new things coming in. Maybe you're stuck in your thoughts about this new job, this new potential, this new. It could be a relationship. It could be a car. It could be a house. It could be a job. It could be a baby. There's something about you're trying to like manifest something for your stability, for your independence. You're trying to make yourself happy. You're trying to make your environment happy. You're trying to like nurture, like you're trying to nurture and grow things, make like you're trying to be productive, but make things grow, make things more like you want to like affirm things, make things more solid, like solidify something for your foundation, make things permanent, long term. And you're stuck in your head about how do you do that? Should you do that? When you should do that? How do you go about it? You're Nicia.
What?
Can you not slam everything, please, babe? Thank you. There's like a truth and a clarity that's helping you to kind of like somebody in your environment might be like a little bit argumentative and combative in some way for something, but there's like you're telling yourself, no, I know that this is right for me. Like when somebody's trying to like tell you no and you shouldn't do that, and no, that's not going to work or whatever, you know what's right for you. You know what you're inspired for. I feel like you get those like yeah, maybe like it's like that, like somebody's telling you like no, don't do it, but you know it's something's right for you. So you're you know, I don't know, you know how to separate your energy from somebody else's. So even though somebody's trying to like influence you, I don't feel like you're necessarily telling them no, that you disagree with them, but you're not agreeing with them, and in yourself, within yourself, you're telling yourself, yeah, but I know what's right for me, but I know what I want to do, because you're trying to avoid conflict. Whatever this new opportunity is, whatever this potential is for you, um, I don't know, it's a job opportunity, offer, your finances, whatever this is, it has the potential to be long term, something you can touch. You're starting to come out of your thoughts about it. You're starting to have some like balance and clarity, and like you're starting to sleep better in regards to whatever that is for you. All right, hold on, Jeanette. No. What I'm gonna do, Jeanette, is first I'm gonna pull out the cards for you. So those ones just fell out, so I wanted to read them. So I don't know if that was for you or for the general. So I just read it. And right now, when I pull out your cards, I'm gonna just read it how whatever comes out, and then I'll ask you, do you have any questions? Because sometimes you guys have questions after. Sometimes whatever spirit puts out clarifies whatever your question was. So sometimes you guys don't have questions after I read. So we're just gonna see what comes out, and then after, if you have questions, then let me know. All right, Jeanette. Okay, this will be our last shuffle. Jeanette. So, hold on. Anything else? Bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Swords. So you were hurt, you were sad, like you might still be sad and disappointed. There's like an energy, like there's a hurt and abandonment. There's this an emotional wound that I felt like it overtakes your emotions at times. You're trying to follow your intuition and heal something in regards to this hurt and this abandonment, rejection. I felt like you've been struggling through this for a long time, or you might have been being hurt and betrayed for a long time. And there's something about your intuition telling you something needs to be more fair, something needs to be balanced. Hold on. Hold up. Okay. So your intuition is telling you something needs to be fixed, right? Something's not fair. That's why you keep being hurt and disappointed. It's been going on for a long time. You've been putting a lot of energy into something and you're not getting back what you should. You're trying to follow your intuition. You're trying to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, but I don't feel like they deserve it. I feel like there's like some sort of like this new cycle starting for you in some way, shape, or form. I don't know if this is like you moving, or you getting a new job, or you leaving a relationship. It's a new cycle. It's a positive forward cycle for you. I feel like there might be some sort of documentation for you. This might involve a lease. This might involve a contract in some way, shape, or form. This might involve paperwork, or somebody communicating to you, somebody sending you some sort of documentation or paperwork in the mail. I feel like it's going to be in regards to your stability, your resources, your finances in some way, shape, or form. You're stuck in your thoughts and you're stressed out about it. But there's a sense of truth and clarity coming out. So again, you have the Ace of Wands and the Five of Wands right here. So there's truth and clarity coming out in regards to this argument, this fighting, this difficult energy. So I would say possibly you might have a question about a legal battle. There, like, you might have a legal case going on right now that's going to impact your finances. I feel like you're really stressed out about it if this is a legal case. If it's not a legal case, this is something in regards to the balance, like the balance being fixed. Like somebody lied and now there's like a consequence for that, or somebody did something and there's a consequence for something. There's something about your intuition is telling you that something wasn't fair, or somebody's not being honest, or something's coming, and that's creating this forward movement. With the major arcana, you have three major arcana, and they're all in the top row. I felt like spirit is heavily influencing whatever's like happening in the recent past for you or in the current energy. Obviously, at all times, but particularly like if this was a case, a legal case, don't be stressed about it because it's like everything was it's supposed to be there. It's happening because it's supposed to. It's ultimately for the greater good. It's to balance things out, even though it might not feel like it. But there's things you need to keep to yourself in regards to this case. In regards to people that want to know things, like don't divulge everything to everybody. Don't share everything with everybody. Keep the things that you need to private. And even if you don't know, like don't divulge it. Like, okay, I used to work in, well, I still work in accounting, but just in a different part. So when you get an audit, there's like at least once a year you'll get audited. If you're doing the SAS 70, it might be like more times than that. However you're being audited, it's at least once a year, maybe once a quarter. When you get audited, you just want to answer their questions, yes or no, or like answer it. Don't give them additional details. It's like if you're being investigated, just answer their questions. Don't give additional details, right? Don't go extra. It's a sense of that. Like don't provide anybody more information than what they need to know. Okay. I don't know if that was what anything you needed to know, Jeanette. Did that help, or do you have any questions? Okay, what's your question? Do you have a particular question about Mo, or do you just want to pull his energy? Okay. So I'm going to pull cards, but this is something I've been learning recently. If it's sexual in nature, like, don't just, like, make him put the energy forward. Don't just allow somebody to treat you as an object. Like, if he's really interested in a connection, he's got to put his personality out there. There's a lot more to put out than just that. All right. So you have the Six of Coins. Hold on. What is Mo's energy? You got several cards again. Okay, so we're gonna also pull some of the romance angels for him. But okay. So He's got the 6 of Coins, the 9 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Chariot, and the 6 of Cups. So, okay, for this, I think he's just a passionate person, right? I think he's just passionate. I feel like you're very excited. There's a sense of balance or wanting to bring balance to something. Be careful not to take advantage, or not to let him take advantage of you. Make sure that you set up your borders, boundaries. Make sure you set up your boundaries and stick by those. Make sure that you're clear on him knowing them too. But I feel like there's a sense of his energy, like he's just trying to have balance in something. He's defensive as well. He hasn't had the greatest past, but he senses something within you that makes him feel, and maybe not just within you. He might have fire a lot in his chart, but he might also have some sort of water. But I feel like he has a lot of fire in his chart, which makes him very passionate, very a lot of like movement energy, this forward movement. There's this sense of like he's taking this action forward because he has this sense of nostalgic connection towards you. He's interested in this forward movement with you. There's a sense of this forward movement that he's initiating or he's trying to take. It is leading to long term, or there's like the idea it can be long term. I don't know. I think he really like he's headed in the direction of knowing what he wants if he doesn't currently know. I feel like he's definitely confident about himself right now. He's confident about himself and what he wants. He's passionate about you for sure. He thinks about you very passionately, very sensually too. But I don't feel like but at the same, well, he is passionate about you, but he also has the 6 of Cups too. So there's this sense of like either you've known him for a while and he feels comfortable with you, or you remind him of somebody he knew in his past that he's comfortable with. There's a sense of comfort. And because of that, there's like, I want to move forward towards this. I'm passionate about it. I can see myself emotionally invested and emotionally satisfied in this connection. So I want to move forward in this. But let's see what the energies are that he's bringing to the connection. What are Mo's energy? Mo's energy being brought to the connection. Mo's energy. Okay, that's dying me, not spirit. So let me get those really quick. Okay. Mo's energy. Mo's energy. All right, this will be our last shuffle. All right, Mo's energy. Okay, so he's not much of a talker, I get. I feel like he's very affectionate. I feel like he wants to like he's a hopeless romantic, I would say. There's like a sense of like he pulled Honeymoon. It's the only card that came out. It says enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So there's a sense like he wants to enjoy the energy with you. He wants it to be happy and like just joyful. He doesn't want it to be heavy or difficult or anything. He just wants it to be easy and like happy. Bottom of the deck, you deserve love. You are lovable. So I felt like there's something of like, you make him feel loved maybe more than he's ever felt before. And he enjoys that energy. He wants that to be it. Like, let's not argue. Let's not fight. Let's just be in this moment. Let's enjoy the good moments. I feel like he's very much of a helpless romantic. even if he won't acknowledge it, he is like, his energy is very much he might have Aries or Sagittarius in his chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries or Sagittarius mostly. But I felt like there's a sense here, or Cancer. There's a sense here of like, he's interested in pursuing this because it makes him feel good. I don't know if it was to be hard. I don't know how he would do with that. Okay, I'm not gonna take those because that was my hand. I don't know, like, if it gets difficult, how long. Yeah. Let's see, what else for Mo?
It's still cold.
Okay. So I'm telling you, he's a romantic, a hopeless romantic. So you have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I would give it a chance, Jeanette. I would see how well it goes or how long it goes. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So this is the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you're in a good connection. I feel like you have a green light to keep moving it forward, right? That doesn't mean like if you get a red light later, that don't evaluate at that point, or like, I don't know. But right now, it looks like it's good. It looks like he's very passionate. He looks like he has balance. He's trying to have balance within his connection. He might be defensive because he's had like things that he's went through before, but he's still a lover. He still has a desire to have the things that has some sort of balance and passionate involved with it. It seems like a good connection. Well, so be careful with that online stuff. That's just somebody that like you don't really know, but go on the date, see how well it works. At the same time, like, you just got to follow your intuition. See how he responds to it. If you're interested in him, follow that through. If you're interested in the online stuff, follow that through. Just follow your own intuition. And if he's interested and you're interested, then you guys will meet up like you're supposed to. All right. Anybody else interested in getting anything before I get off here? Or Jeanette, did you have any other questions? You're welcome. Thank you. I appreciate you being on here. Thank you for letting me do your little reading. I'm very excited for you. Be optimistic. It looks like you got a good one. I'm telling you, he might have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in his chart. Okay, cool beans. Okay, let's see. Is Mo giving to somebody else? Hold on, we're going to use these ones actually. Okay. Is Mo giving to somebody else, or is he fully invested in Jeanette? Is Mo giving to anybody else, or is he fully invested in Jeanette? Is Mo giving to anybody else? All right, this will be our last shuffle. Sorry, one more. Is Mo giving to anybody else, or is he interested? Okay, you have the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Justice, the Nine of Swords. Bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Swords. Okay. Okay. He might flirt. Okay. He might flirt. But I don't feel like he is somebody who would cheat. He's not somebody, like, if he were, that would stress him out. It would be stuck in his conscience. He's not somebody, like, his foundation, his home is important to him. Like, he cannot jeopardize that. Like, his home environment, he's excited. How's it? He's a passionate person. So he's gonna, like, passion is gonna be around him. So he might flirt, he might give somebody the eye, but when it comes to doing something, he holds down his home. He holds down his foundation. He holds down his stability. He might flirt. He definitely, like, he's out and about, right? He's out in public. You can't prevent somebody like being interested in you. You can't prevent somebody like looking at you. And if he's like a passionate person, which he is, he might also like give somebody the wink or give him a smile or something, but it does not go beyond that. His home environment, his stability, that's what he holds on to. That's what is his rock. And in fact, like, it stresses him out to make sure that it's fair, to make sure that it's balanced. Like, this passion, he is passionate, right? He is passionate. He does flirt, I would say, a little bit, but it's not to flirt. It's out of confidence. It's to make people feel good, to make him feel good. It's playful energy. Sounds like a great dude. It's like, but there's a sense of like, he wonders, like, is it balanced? Was it too much? Did somebody read more into it? Like, if you're out in public with him, he'll wonder, it'll stress him out at the end of the night. Like, did you read into something? So be careful with that, because I don't feel like if you have questions, ask your questions. But like, I feel like his character will speak for itself. Like, his character shows integrity. His character shows like stability. His foundation, his foundation is very important to him, and he's not going to jeopardize that. And he stresses about that being jeopardized, so he's not going to be one to jeopardize it. All right. You're very welcome. But there's a difference between being a flirt and being a playboy. There's a difference between, like, you can like cheer people up, like give people compliments. It doesn't mean that it goes farther than that. Playboys, I feel like playboy, it goes farther than just a flirt. It's like, who are you calling today? You know, it's different. His energy is like, he's flirtatious and he's playful, but he's solid as a rock. I would say he's solid. He stresses about balance. He holds on to his foundation. He's in the world. He has to be doing worldly things, but his foundation is solid for him. He takes that serious first and foremost. He is passionate. He is playful. He is he's confident within himself to be playful, but there's balance. It doesn't, there's a certain line, it doesn't cross that line. And like, maybe if somebody was to do something, it would stress him out. It would, like, he would not be okay with it. It's like, there's this one joke, right? I heard this story a couple of weeks ago. I don't know. I heard it a couple of times actually, but most recently a couple of weeks ago. And this guy, he goes out with his friends and he's out drinking, and he comes home, and his wife's like trying to help him get into bed or whatever, and he punches her in the face, and he's telling her, no, I'm married, leave me alone. And he's not realizing he's at home. So I'm getting that kind of energy with him. Like, not that he's gonna punch a girl or anything, but like, he has his boundaries. Like, he's playful, but he doesn't cross it. Like, we don't cross, we don't go above and beyond. Like, it's playful, it's playful, it's flirtatious, but that's all it is. And anything but beyond that is like stressful. Like, and even making these commitments, making these obligations, making an offer of like, be my boyfriend, be my girlfriend, or obviously, right, be my girlfriend, be my wife. Those are like obligations he takes very serious. They stress him out when he, like, the thought of these offers like really stress him out. He doesn't sleep, he doesn't eat well in contemplating these options, these offers, these communications. Like, if you're his girlfriend, like, you must have really like showed him some stability and confidence. Like, he doesn't make these offers lightly. He doesn't commit easily. Not commit easily. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, he takes his obligations and commitments very serious. He's not going to mess them up. He's not going to jeopardize them. Okay. So that has been the reading. Perfect. Good. Good. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here now. Well, everybody's got to learn. I did some stuff in my childhood that, or my teen years, that like, hopefully, as long as he's not still doing those things, that's what makes the difference, right? Everybody grows, everybody experiences life and grows. But as long as they're not still doing the same stupid ish, that's what makes the difference. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's immune to life and experiences. But if we grow, we develop, we mature, then that's the difference. Like, people shouldn't be held accountable to their past. Well, I don't know. It depends. Everything depends. It's all relative, right? It's all relative. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I'm probably going to get on here again and do another reading. We'll see who that's going to be for. But this has been the reading for Scorpio. Appreciate you all being on here. Jeanette, thank you so much for allowing me to do your reading. You guys have a beautiful evening, and I'll see you next time. Love and light always. Bye.